What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Odd Paradox channel. It's your host, Hancho, and today's topic of the video is distractions and how we're living in a society full of distractions and how it's costing us big time. So, as you may or may not be aware, many of us are living day-to-day lives just being distracted. Some examples of great distractions in our lives are phones, video games, drugs, alcohol, television. But the biggest ones I want to say are TV, alcohol, and video games. And I want to start off with alcohol. So many people drink alcohol. We already know it's pretty much became a norm in our society. Nobody can get together, have social functions without having alcohol, or have fun without having alcohol there. You get what I'm saying? And it's constantly being pushed out to us in movies, songs, TV, commercials, advertisements, and everybody's falling for that trap. What do people do when they get together on the weekends? They go to clubs or parties, and there's a shitload of alcohol over there. They just drink, and then I guess they have fun, supposedly. It's fun that they can't remember. And then they just go back on, repeat the same old cycle. You get what I mean? And many people are being controlled through these kinds of things. We're just being controlled through alcohol and drugs. A lot of people are smoking a lot of weed too and doing a whole bunch of drugs. And that's how society gets destroyed or controlled. You get what I mean? Because people that are pushing these products, they know how easy it is to control people. And not only is it destroying you, you're pretty much paying for your own destruction. And it's pretty crazy. You're missing out on a lot of knowledge that can be gained. And people seem to be living in different realities. They don't question the actual reality at hand. You get what I mean? And it's pretty bad. All around you see people, they're just excited about getting together, and they are like, oh shit, bro, I was hella messed up. I was so faded last night. That seems to be like a brag now. And then also people that don't drink, they become socially exiled, I guess you can say. And it was funny because I heard someone talking at the gym. They're talking about how they'll drink alcohol, they'll get invited to parties, and their friends would want to hang out with them. And then after they let go of that habit, they kicked it to the curb. All of a sudden, the invites stopped coming to them. And they're just chilling at the gym, which is good for them. You know, they're trying to better themselves. It goes to show how manipulated society is right now. They're just constantly looking for a way to escape reality, and they're choosing to ignore the troubles of this world. And it's gonna cost everybody big time. It's I hate to say it, it's pretty terrible. There's major plays being done behind the scenes, and everybody's a game piece on the chessboard, and our actions decide the outcome of our future. And if nobody's paying attention to the people pulling the strings behind the scenes, nothing can be done, and you can't escape your problems. They become magnified, they become worse. So also drugs, many people think, I've seen they feel like they're finding another truth to life through using drugs and stuff. But I feel like that's kind of like a decoy. They're going down the wrong path. They're trying to find something that's not really there. It's kind of like chasing a mirage. You get what I mean? They're constantly trying to chase that one thing, that one world they found when they were hallucinating. It might have unlocked something in their mind, but when they speak of it, it makes sense what they saw, but it doesn't make sense why they saw that and why they're going after it. You know, seems like they're chasing something that can't be caught. And then it might be certain herbs might be good for people that are going through some traumatic experiences. That might be helpful, but in major cases, most drugs are just abused. If you look at the medical industry, they're just pushing drugs into people, and it's messing them up big time. So I'm surprised people don't look at drugs and don't realize how much they're being harmed. They're not even there. It's like they're soulless. Moving on from drugs, there's TV and video games. Many people escape reality through video games and TV. And some movies are good. They help you open up your eyes to certain aspects of life or certain plays that are happening. And but many of them, they're a waste of time. And we're just sitting there in front of a screen. We're just sitting there half asleep and just being controlled subconsciously through what we see. And it's the same. It could be the same for TV. TV, you're constantly fed negative things to your mind, and it actually affects people. Just listening to total negativity, it just puts them in a bad place, and then they wonder why they feel so shitty all the time. So also the news is really biased. They push out what they want to. I've talked about this before, and they have the masses fooled without even making any effort. It's easy for them to fool the masses. It's funny how little effort it takes. It just takes a controversial headline and a certain angle of a certain video clip, and you got everybody riled up fighting and stuff. And people don't see that. But many of us, we're brainwashed by sports too. Watching sports, people are just worshiping these celebrities that don't really care about them, athletes. And yeah, you see many people just arguing about random stuff. Like one example is who the best basketball player is. You can go on Instagram and see how many people are arguing about who the best player is, and they start cursing at each other and they get in their feelings and stuff. And then going on to Instagram and stuff, a lot of people are distracted by social media, just constantly scrolling, and you're just sitting there like mind blank, like a zombie. You're just scrolling, and next thing you know, time is flying by. And many people don't even realize that. But I guess there's so much I can say, but I just wanted to get this off my mind and let you guys know, be careful of what you do. Just whatever you do, just look at it from a third person perspective and realize what's going on. And hopefully you guys are working towards getting knowledge and waking up. There's a lot of distractions, but there's a lot of good out there too. You can learn a lot just from your home now. Before, you had to go through books, libraries. You had to actually contact people that lived through certain experiences to gain knowledge from them. But now it's all at the tip of your fingertips. You can go on the internet, find what you want, and become educated based off that. You don't even have to go to school. But I'm not gonna say don't go to school, but just if you are going to school, just look at everything from a third person perspective, because in school they try to manipulate too. They try throwing things out there that shouldn't even be there, and they're not covering the things that should be covered. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the video right here because I don't like making videos more than 10 minutes long. But alright guys, I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.